In this video, I'm going to talk about where I've been and why I took a break off social media altogether. I'm going to talk about what it's like to actually be a content creator, and we're going to find out where the EugeFood is going to be moving towards in the future. Test. I got a microphone. Wait, look at that. In 2019, I started posting content onto TikTok. When I started posting on TikTok, I grew my following to about 500,000 followers on TikTok and like a small following on Instagram and YouTube. And that took me about 2 years. And at the end of about 2021, I was blessed with a beautiful baby boy. His name is Ian. I'm super grateful that I get the chance to actually be a father, and it's like the best feeling ever. But for anyone that knows what it's like to actually become a new parent, the transition is very, very hard. There's like a lot of learnings that you learn from that. You basically have to rearrange your entire life schedule around your kid. But during that time, I came to the realization that it just was not possible for me to create content and be a father, like a present father, like someone who's actually here with the kid. Doing both, it just was not a possibility for me. I could not create content and be a present father both at the same time at like my 100%. Unless you're making parent content, but even that's like a slippery slope. So I decided to put a stop to content creation altogether so I could learn how to be a father. Generally, when I learn how to do things, I go all in. Like when I was doing TikTok, all in, all day, every day, edit, film, produce, comment, everything. When my son was born, I did the same thing. I just like tried to learn all of the parent things and do all of the learnings of how to become the best parent and how to be present and how to feed them and how to keep them alive, be there, talk to them, change them, feed them, do all of the things. I had to learn how to become, in my perception, a good father. Stopping the content creation was probably one of the hardest decisions that I've had to do in a while because it's something that I really, really love to do. It brought in income, not enough income, but it brought in some bit of income. Truthfully, like I tried to do both at once. Tried to film content and be a father. The situation that I was in just made it not really possible. And while I was doing this, I decided to put forth a goal to move into a bigger place where my son would have his own room that he could sleep in and a bigger kitchen that I could film in. And here we are. This is my new kitchen. I'll do a studio tour later. It was very hard to acquire this. It's not just like, oh, you just move into a new place. Great, new kitchen, fantastic. It's not that easy. This took a lot of work. This took a lot of planning and a lot of effort. So this is the culmination of what I've been trying to accomplish in the last 2 years. And people tell you about creating content and being an influencer and all that stuff. It's not really what it's made out to be. I feel like people assume that being a content creator, you know, it's like, oh, you get to do all these fantastic things. It's actually really, really hard to produce good content. Having a talent for content creation is one thing. Building the skills upon skills upon skills to become a really good content creator is very, very hard. My whole regiment when I was creating TikToks, it's like, first you need an idea, you need a script, you need to film it, then there's like lights, audio, microphones, to edit it, post-production, you gotta add captions, gotta make sure the angles are right. You look back at the footage, you're like, oh, that angle wasn't right, and you gotta refilm it. And then once you edit it, you gotta upload it to TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or all three. You gotta add the captions, the description, music, and then you gotta put a thumbnail on it, and then you post. And then when you post, you're like, oh no, there's this mistake here that I didn't see. You gotta delete it, you gotta take it off, you gotta fix the mistake, then you gotta re-upload it, and you gotta redo the hashtags and the description, you gotta redo all that stuff, and it just takes a lot of work. I was literally doing it every single day, all day, every day. Morning time would film, afternoon edit, nighttime post and reply to comments, and then repeat every single day. And don't get me wrong, it sounds like it's not really worth it, but I actually really, really love making content. This is like the thing that I really, really wanna do. It's what I feel in my soul. I'm a creative person at heart. I like every step of the process. I actually like doing all of these things. It's actually really fun for me. So if you're thinking about becoming a content creator, just know that it is a lot of work, but if you love the work, then you're gonna be a very successful content creator. And I've pretty much decided that I'm going all in on this. I have a new kitchen, I have a new home, I have a new strategy. This is the relaunch of my brand, the EugeFood. If you like my content and you wanna support me, please subscribe, please follow, please do all of those things. They help me out way more than you know. So I want to thank you for your support already if you're watching this video. And if you take this journey with me, I promise I will make you a better cook. You will learn to be way more confident in the kitchen. And it is my intent to give you the most value-driven content. Authentic, no fluff, no none of that stuff. I'm gonna be real with you. My kitchen's not even 100% clean right now. I've also started a newsletter. The newsletter is a weekly update on my mundane struggles as a father. If you're into something like that, feel free to sign up with the link down below. Hopefully you can learn something from that if you're gonna become a father, or a parent if you're gonna be a parent. That's all I have for you. I'm gonna be creating lots of videos. You can watch my old videos here, 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 here. I don't know where it appears on the YouTube thing, but if you did watch them, you'd be supporting me. Okay, bye. Huh. Look at that.